Today I'm going to be looking at the Lumix S9, Panasonic's latest entry into the compact camera market. Well, I say compact camera, I actually think Panasonic might be trying to create their own genre, if you will, with this. It's squarely aimed at anybody into content creation for social media, people who want quick, fast, really good looking footage and they want it online fast. This could be the one for you. It's got a full frame sensor. It's taken from their S5 Mark II and the S5 Mark IIX, which in themselves are pretty serious cameras. So the video quality, top notch. Photo quality, 24 megapixels, again, par for the course, real full frame goodness. What else have we got? We've got no EVF, which just goes to show they really are aiming this at the real modern lifestyle, casual, social media type users. So we're going to go get it out in the field, take some pictures, see how we get on with it. Let's go. So we've came to the local park, try and test out the S9 for its typical use case. Got the Avis on and the electronic stabilization. This is a walk on uneven ground. Stabilization seems to be doing a really good job. I'm going to be doing a mixture of photo and video, which is pretty much what the typical target audience for this camera will be using it for. Show you where we are. It's a really overcast day. It's not overexposed. Eye tracking works really well. Coming from a Sony, autofocus was one of my concerns. Lumix have absolutely nailed it. I'll turn the camera around, do a bit of a walk, see if there's any bobbing up and down. So far, stabilization on this better than my Sony's. So that's typical walk, really uneven ground. Video specs for this camera, really good. Full frame sensor, 6K open gate, which shoots a bigger format than regular 16:9. So one shot, you can also get your 16:9 horizontals and also your verticals for social media. Saves having to shoot stuff twice. Autofocus in video and photo over 700 points. Autofocus so far has actually been way better than expected. We've got 6K at up to 30 frames. I'll do 4K 60 I believe with a slight crop. Just have a walk and talk. It's generally what this is going to be used for. And let me see if I can give you a look at the ground, but where we are is really uneven. Full of potholes, little ruts, and so far this stabilization seems to be doing a really good job. But we shall see. But yeah, really impressed. It's a tiny, tiny camera. I mean, with this 18 to 40 lens, this really will fit in my pocket. So, for such a small camera to have the pro features of the S5 Mark II is really compelling, especially for social media content creators. This is a really powerful camera to have in my pocket. It looks very unassuming. You could pull this out and nobody would suspect. And it's capable of professional results. I am using an external mic here. Internal audio is alright. I'd say use it indoors if it's quiet and you don't have many fans or ambient noise. Don't know if I'd use it outside. I prefer my external audio. Makes it sound a bit better. Don't know what else to say on the video. Really impressive. Rolling shutter is really good as well, especially for no mechanical shutter. It's very surprising. My daily camera is a Sony A7 IV, and I would say, slightly begrudgingly, stabilization on this absolutely smokes my A7 IV. Picture quality seems the same, low light. Really good footage, easy to grade. Suppose the bonus with this S9 is the real-time LUTs. You can apply real-time LUTs from your favourite creators, or, as I've discovered, and this is another, why don't we have that feature on other brands, I can take a clip into DaVinci, colour code it, right click it in the colour tab, export it as a LUT, send it directly to this camera, and shoot real time with my colour grade already on, which, as anybody into video knows, will save a lot of time. I suppose the downside to that is you've baked profile in, so there's ups and downs to everything, but that is a feature I will use a lot. In fact, I'm using right now. Photo wise, 24 megapixels. The 18 to 40 is really small. I believe it's the world's smallest full frame zoom lens. But another neat feature on the camera is it's got something called hybrid zoom, which basically crops into the sensor in camera, which I thought at first maybe a bit of a gimmick because I can crop in Photoshop or one of my editors. But while you're out and in camera and actually zooming, it just makes the experience of taking the photos that much better. Because instead of taking a wide shot, relying on a crop later, I can do it in camera and still get into the moment. So it makes the actual photography quite a lot better. But we've got a lot of field to walk through to get to where we're going. So I'll do a bit of walking, and we'll come back and take some photos. So, just got back from shooting the S9 in the local park. We got a few good pictures. Quite a good place to go. There's a large selection of birds there. Good walk. Really impressed with the camera. Stabilization, top notch. Autofocus, generally top notch. Really impressed with that. I actually thought it'd be worse than it was. Image quality, great. Video quality, great. Video options, really good. I mean, 6K, open gate, what more do you want? What features? I suppose one thing I would add, and it is something I have already modified on the camera myself already, is I've put a little L-plate grip on, so you get an Arca Swiss mount on the bottom, and also it extends the grip, give you more of a grip. Actually a really good upgrade. Otherwise it is quite small for my big hands, but nah, It's absolutely perfect. I love this form factor. I'm going to use this camera all the time. It saves me lugging around my bigger mirrorless cameras. My lad does BMX racing. I normally take a much bigger camera and lens. With this little lens and the hybrid zoom, absolutely covered, and I can keep it in my pocket. It's hit the spot. For the market it was intended, I think this might be the one. It's really impressive. Thank you.